a sweet boy. He's such a sweet boy. You my little sweetie. Oh, is that a good head scratch? Is that a good head scratch? Yes. How does it feel to just be so perfect all the time? You wake up perfect. You go to bed perfect. Wow, you got a good yawn too. Okay, so I was in the process of doing my makeup for the day, and I thought I would show you my new brow process that I'm really loving, because I know I mentioned it in the last vlog, that like the new brow styling gel that I tried out for the first time, and I can confirm that I love how it makes my brows look. Like I said, it kind of gives it that laminated look that's pretty trendy right now, and like that larger, bushier, feathered look, which I personally love. I've always liked my brows kind of more wild and bushy. I mean, to be honest, I probably need to pluck them a little bit, but we're gonna roll with it. So this is the product I've been using. It's from the brand PEPPERMAYO, and I love that they're vegan, cruelty-free, and it comes in this nice little packaging. It's just literally a little tin like this. I like how it's nice and compact, so it's easy to just throw in my makeup bag. And then it's just a clear gel inside. And then you have this little spoolie, and then you have the little brushes on the sides too if you want to shape them a little bit more, but I feel like the spoolie just does the trick with the gel. So I just take the slightest bit on the spoolie, I kind of roll it in there, and then I will just shape my brows how I want them to. I have nothing in my brows right now, so this is just the clear gel that I'm going to be using to shape it. I'm just going to start in the front, and I focus on going up and out, just so it makes my brows appear much thicker. And I just like my brows really thick because it really shapes my face better and opens up my eye a little bit to give it more of that lifted effect. And I've always wanted to try like the whole soap brow thing, but I feel like this gel just works so good, and obviously I like that it's clear and it doesn't leave any residue in my brows at all. That's what I was kind of worried about, so I didn't want to like for sure say like, hey, this is the product I got and I like it. Like I didn't want to for sure say that yet until I've tried it out a few times, because I wanted to make sure that there was no weirdness going on with like product getting stuck in my brow. And it definitely doesn't do that. It just lays them the most perfect way. I mean, look at the difference. How much more lifted that looks. Even if you like your brows more like skinnier, this still shapes them like in the exact way that you want them. And I like how it really like defines the individual brow hairs a lot more. So yeah, that's this brow. I'm gonna go ahead and do this other one. So once I get that through both of my brows, I kind of will wait a minute and then let that really dry before I add any more product into my brows, because I like to make them a little bit darker, just so it like stands out a little bit more with my eyes. So I just kind of make sure that it's like really dry to the touch and it's not gonna like move around or budge anywhere. So the next step I like to do for my brows is use my e.l.f. Wow Brow, which if you've been following along my channel for a while, you know this is like my holy grail product for my brows. I love this stuff, and not to mention it's so freaking affordable because it's e.l.f. So it's basically just a mini little wand like this that has color on it, and then it also has like tiny microfiber little things on it too, so it kind of adds a little bit more volume at the same time. But I essentially just use it now for just adding color, so then I'll just lightly dust that through my brows to make them a little darker. And this is in the shade natural brown, because the one before this isn't that dark for my brows, and this is like the perfect color, I think. And if you like perfect tamed brows, I would say this look is not for you. I kind of like that more messy, wild look, so this just does it for me. Okay, so the makeup's done, and while I'm waiting for my hair to dry, I'm gonna take off my pillowcases and wash those. And while I might not always wash my bed sheets every week, I for sure wash my pillowcases because I have pretty oily hair. So I definitely don't want my skin to break out or anything from that. So I always like to make sure I get my pillowcases washed. And because this is like the smallest load ever, I'll try to find some whites that are dirty so I can wash that with this. Usually it's like towels and stuff, but I just washed my towels, so I don't really like have any dirty ones, but I have a few, so let's just wash those as well. I only like to use white washcloths because I use them to take off my makeup at night with my oil that I use, the grapeseed oil, and then I just smear that all over my face, take a washcloth, and it just gets it off so good. So yeah, just a personal preference, obviously. So I know there's some white things also are in my closet, and it's terrible lighting in here. I know there's some whites that I needed to wash because I'm gonna be selling some clothes soon. I just like gathered up a few clothes. Also my extensions, LOL. I gathered up a few clothes a couple nights ago of some stuff I want to sell just because I'm accumulating too much stuff again, and I just feel so cluttered when I have too many things. So I try to sell things as often as I can, or just donate it, obviously, like whatever doesn't sell. So yeah, I need to go and do that one day this week and sell my clothes, but that's like a whole day thing. So I don't know what day I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna get my whites together really quick. So it's pretty much just another day of shooting. As you can tell, my clothing rack, why is this blurry? My clothing rack is like overflowing at this point with stuff I gotta shoot. I mean, some of this stuff I've actually already shot in, but I got some new stuff and I'm waiting on a Princess Polly order to come in. Only one of the items came and I have like several others. And then some of the stuff is some more goodies I got from TJ Maxx recently. So yeah, this is my little clothing rack of like stuff I need to shoot, or like ideas I have for like a cool photo or something. And I like to keep it all on a clothing rack like this because it keeps me organized, and then if I put it away then I'll forget about it. So it has to be out and like something I'm looking at often, so I know like, girl, you gotta get this shit done. So I really like this clothing rack. I got this one off Amazon, and I didn't realize how hard it was to find a good clothing rack. So if I can find this exact one, because I've had it for a little while now from Amazon, I'll link it down below. I have my Amazon shop with all of my favorites on my storefront, that things I just genuinely love. So if you're ever curious, or I mention something that I got from Amazon in a video and I like love it, then it'll be on my Amazon storefront for you to find and shop and get if you want. I'm gonna set up my backdrop today, which I'm sure you've seen 5 million freaking times, but welcome to my life. That's like what I do almost every day, is take photos. Blow dry my hair, finish getting ready. And that's probably what's gonna be going on for most of the day, is me taking photos, because, well, maybe some TikToks too. Just kind of depends on how busy I get with the photos, if I have time to like squeeze some TikToks in there, because sometimes it's hard to juggle the whole TikTok, Instagram, YouTube thing, because, you know, I'm not trying to put all my eggs in one basket. Like, I personally prefer YouTube and what I'm doing now the best, because I feel like that's the most realistic and raw and just more natural, versus like TikTok and Instagram, in my opinion. I don't know. I like consuming TikTok, but I don't necessarily like creating TikToks, because I like long form video content, which is, you know, what you're watching now. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I would so appreciate it if you went down below and hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell next to it so you get notified when I upload a video. And I would so appreciate to have your support here over on my channel. It means the absolute world to me, and I can only hope that we grow from here. And I hope that you just enjoy watching these videos and it makes your day just a little bit better. Anyway, that's all I can hope for. This is actually kind of funny right now. If you could see what I'm looking at, you're sitting on 3 different types of period pad boxes because I needed some height here. I'm about to throw in my hair. I just did a good blow dry, so she's pretty volumized, but you know me, I gotta add my extensions in. And I was recently sent some new hair, which I can't necessarily disclose yet because I don't think it's launched. I don't think it launches till like the mid of April or something. So whenever it does launch, I'll for sure do a separate YouTube video, because it's an extension set where you can like do like 3 different kinds of styles with it. But for today, I'm just using the like clip-in extension part of it because it just looks so good on my hair. Last time I threw it in like a couple days ago, my hair just looked like I had used like the Dyson Airwrap on it. Such good volume and like how it flips out. So stay tuned for that video because you know I love my hair extensions and this one is so good. So I'm gonna throw these in really quick. And then I'm also gonna be styling my own hair just a little bit. It really doesn't need much. But I swear by this curling iron. I talk about this a lot on my channel, and I'm not even sponsored by this company at all. Yes, I was gifted this for free. I didn't pay for it, but I would pay for this with my own money. Like, I sold my mom on it. She went and bought herself her own one because she like was tired of having to steal mine all the time. And you can get it from Ulta, or you can just, I guess, go to the T3 website itself. And I didn't know what I was missing out on in a curling iron until I had this one. It curls your hair so well. It stays in place, and it just gives you like a nice smooth appearance. It might have been a Conair that I was using for a while. I don't really know. It's just like more of your basic curling iron that you can find, which those work great and like get you by. And I thought it was, you know, curling my hair wonderful until I had this baby, and it's worth every single penny. I'm telling you. I don't know what kind of sorcery is in this curling wand, but she's lovely. Look at that difference. Stunning. And that maybe just took me 3 minutes, 5 minutes at the most, because I just threw these extensions in because they're not real human hair, so they're just already styled like this. And then because my hair is, you know, fine and thin, it doesn't take me no time to curl my hair. And it just reminds me of like how I've been seeing like the Dyson Airwrap on all the girls that are like so good at doing that. Like, I don't even, those kinds of tools scare me for some reason. I don't know, but it gives me like that same kind of vibe. I mean, we're not in the best lighting. These extensions are so nice and thick and blends in with my own hair pretty damn good. So I'm loving this right now. Like, instantly good hair day. Okay, so first up, I'm shooting in this little activewear set from the brand Kind Society, and I've never collaborated with them before, so this is my first time trying this little set on, and I must say she's cute. I'm very picky about my leggings because I have kind of larger thighs, and I don't like it when anything squeezes it too much, or if it's just like not sitting right. And I mean, so far since I've had these on for like an hour now, I feel like they're really cute. And I like it's more of that ribbed material. It's all black, and then it just has their logo in the front here on the leggings, and then they also have it on the sports bra in the back, but you probably can't see that too well. If I get in a little closer, you can kind of see the material a little better. And I like how it's nice and high-waisted with the thicker bands, so it like makes you look a little bit more cinched together. And then this is the sports bra, and that's a little saying on the back, and I believe it says, "Inspiring movement, work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen." So I love that little tag. It's so freaking cute. So I'm just gonna shoot some content for this company really quick. Well, not really quick, it's probably gonna take me a while because I plan on doing some photos and then maybe like a short reel or something, maybe some TikToks in it. I don't know, we'll see. But it's like hair shedding. But yeah, if you're a person who loves activewear, I definitely think you'll appreciate this set. It feels really nice on, and I of course love the black color. So I'm gonna shoot some content with my little backdrop. I got my lights up, and we're just gonna get moving along. Okay, and then this is like a better idea of how I would more or so style this kind of outfit if I wasn't just wearing it to like work out or go on a hike or something. Like, I like to just wear these kinds of clothes all the time because they're comfortable and cute. So first I would throw on my Converse because I just wear these with everything, not only because they make me look taller, but because these are the dopest shoes to ever exist, and if they sold them in more cool colors, I would buy them. But they only have them in like white and pink and some other color that I don't really care for. It's like, why are these not in like every single color imaginable? These are so beautiful. And then my classic white button up that I wear with pretty much everything, but it just makes your style look so like effortless and just more put together. And then I would just throw on these new sunnies that I showed before, and then this would just complete the whole vibe. Like, I love this. I would wear this every freaking day. You can just do like a cute little shoulder bag or like a little book, I don't know, book bag, like a little backpack purse, and you got yourself a look. I mean, this would be cute to go to, or like this would be cute even to wear like going to a workout class, and then you just take all this stuff off and then you just have your little workout set. It just kind of makes you feel more put together. While we're at it, I might as well show you some of the other cute things I picked up this past week. So these two items are actually from Target. These loungewear shorts, and they just say Lucky on the side, the little clover. I don't know, I really liked that. I thought it was kind of cute and fun. And then I got a basic black crop top. This is from the 𝙊𝙃𝙃𝙀𝙍 brand. I thought it was Wild and Fable. It's 𝙊𝙃𝙃𝙃𝙀. It was $5, and I always pick these up when I see them because I feel like they're really nice quality, and I just always wear like black crop tops or black tanks of some kind, and not to mention they go with literally everything. So I really like these ones over at Target. And then I think I got this in a small, and then this one is small as well. Yeah, and I love how these shorts fit, and they're like longer, perfect for wearing with sweatshirts too. And this is typically things that I'm wearing on the daily. Like, I love to wear this kinds of stuff, and it just feels so comfy. So yeah, I got these from Target, and I always like to buzz over in their clearance section because sometimes they have some really good stuff over there, and it's lasted me like forever. So I mean, you can't beat that. Good prices and good quality. I literally just put coconut oil on my legs because my legs were so dry and gross, and it left marks on my backdrop because I was on my knees. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now my backdrop has these weird marks, and it's just coconut oil. I wasn't thinking. Anyway, these next pants, I have the same top on. These next pants I found at TJ Maxx. They're kind of like that linen material, which I love. And I thought it was cool they were in dark gray, because usually you only see linen in like the natural beige color or white. So I really liked these. They're like kind of casual. You could also dress them up a little bit more versus just wearing like a more loungewear sweatpant. I feel like these are a little bit more elevated, and they fit so well. I can wear them more like high-waisted if I want, or I can wear them more low-waisted if I want, but I can also wear them more high-waisted if I tighten the little drawstring here. And not to mention, they're the perfect length. This is the brand Jolt. Never heard of it, but these were 20 bucks and well worth it. They're so comfy. It literally feels like I'm not even wearing pants. This material is so good. Next, I have on these black pants, and they're more of that ribbed material and a slight flare on the leg. And I have a pair like this already, but they actually have slits on the outside, I think, and these ones don't have slits. But these are pretty similar. I would say these are a little bit thicker material, and I wear these all the time, again, because they're so comfy and cute. You can dress them up or dress them down, and they are the perfect length. Like, I could wear a normal shoe with this. I wouldn't have to wear a taller shoe. Not that I probably won't anyway, but yeah, these fit so good. Again, another TJ Maxx find, and I'm gonna be wearing these so much. I can't believe I found another good pair of these kinds of pants from TJ Maxx. And they make your butt look good, I feel like. What a find. I've been really lucking out lately. Because most of the time I can go in TJ Maxx and not find a damn thing. So I've been hitting the jackpot lately. Okay, and moving on back to Target, we have this next little outfit, which I feel like is kind of different than my usual style, but I really liked it. It gave me like boho 70s vibes, especially with your like hair up. You got a little cute headband in, some cute tennis shoes. I just have on socks right now, but it's in a nice olive color. It's a little bit faded. I like that, so it kind of gives off that vintage feel. And then I just threw on this white t-shirt underneath, which I would prefer a white tank or like a white cropped kind of tank style. But all my white tanks, I realize, are at my boyfriend's house in California, so this is what I got to work with. But I wanted to show you something, because without anything underneath it, it's a little gappy and not that cute. So you definitely need to wear like a cute white shirt underneath of it. I mean, you could do any color, I guess, but I feel like white kind of is the best looking. So yeah, if I had a white crop top, I would throw that on with this, because it's a lot of material going on right now. But I like it. It's kind of like potato sack vibes, but like cute and vintage. I don't know, I really liked it. It was so different. It's in a size extra small, and the brand is Universal Thread. It's like Target's Universal brand or whatever. And I usually don't like things from that line, but this just, I really liked it. So I just got done juicing some of my blood oranges because they've been in season right now, I guess. And I've been seeing them a lot at Walmart and Trader Joe's. So I've just been grabbing them for, you know, something a little different than my usual navel oranges. But I will say the only thing with blood oranges is it's a lot messier. I feel like it's more pulpy than just like normal orange juice. Like I don't mind a little pulp, but sometimes this is a little much. But I really enjoy the flavor of blood oranges. Sometimes they're just like a little bit more sweet. I don't know, but I like it. So I'm gonna keep drinking it. But I just made me this tall glass and I'm gonna enjoy this. And I just wrapped up shooting and everything. I took my backdrop and everything down, so I need to edit some photos now while I drink this and go through all the photos I took today and favorite some of them so I can delete all the other ones. Otherwise I would have so many photos in my camera roll, it would just be way too much. Also, I forgot I need to grab my pillowcases out of the dryer. So I have this cooling pillowcase that I think, yes, what was that about? I think I could have got these from TJ Maxx, but it feels so nice when you're sleeping. It literally stays so cool. And I just love that. It's so comfortable when you're sleeping. Are you having a good day? You're my best friend. You're my best friend. He's over me. Whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed or stressed and I just lay on him like this, I just feel at ease because he's so comforting. Not to mention his fur is so freaking soft. I love this dude. Hey there, sir. We're here to ask you about your car's extended warranty. Hello, good morning. It's the next day. Well, I don't know what time you're watching this actually, but it's morning for me and it is super gloomy today. It's currently raining and it's gonna be raining all day. So I'm kind of glad I don't have to take pictures today because this is just not the mood. Like whenever it rains, I just want to like chill in bed with my dog, which he's right over here by the way, and bake. Something about the rain always gets me in a baking mood. I don't know what it is, but I've just been doing my gua sha. I like to do this at night especially, but if I have like time or like the patience really to do it in the morning, I'll do it both morning and night. But I like to do it at night after my shower because my skin just feels so good and refreshed after I've been like wearing makeup all day, and then I still have some of my oil on it, so it just like glides really smoothly on my skin. And I bought this gua sha probably a few months ago, but I've just only recently been super consistent with it, and I feel like I've noticed like slight changes in my face. I mean, nothing dramatic yet because I haven't used it for even like a full month yet, but I really want to like stay on top of it just to see the difference in my skin, because I hold a lot of pressure in my cheeks. It's the weirdest thing. I'm assuming that's sinuses, I don't know, but it's been like that ever since I did like my fruit detox where I just ate fruit. It like, that was one of my detox symptoms, and now sometimes I still have that, so this helps especially my cheek region, but I kind of have like a routine down of how I do it. So I take this in. When I actually, did I say this? I got this off Amazon. I don't know if I did or not, but I'll link it down below for you. It's just the stainless steel one, just because I heard that it's supposed to be better for your skin. I don't actually know, I just did what I thought. So basically all I do is I just take this longer part under my chin and I go like this on my jaw. I do that about 15 times. And then I'll move up here, and I'll start from down here, and I go up and I follow my cheekbone like that. And then I take the long way and I do my cheeks, and then I go up my eye. Then I hold it like this and I go like that. And I do all of these about 10 times, and then I go long ways again and I kind of hold my eye, and then I drag up like this. And then I do the exact same thing to the other side of my face. Then I take this side, I go under my chin, I go like this about 10 times, then I go flip it, and I go on this side 10 times, and then I go back here and I go down 10 times. Then I finish like this on my ear like this, and I go down 10 times like this. And I know this has to do something because it has to help with the lymphatic drainage in your face, and I feel like that's kind of my problem area, is I hold a lot of lymph in this area. I'm assuming that's why I have so much pressure. So that's just been my little gua sha routine lately, and I'm gonna stick with it to see if I notice any changes, because I mean, it feels good when I'm doing it, so we'll see. I don't know, but it's definitely one of those things like you got to be consistent with to see like the changes over time. I wish I would have taken a picture before I ever even started like being consistent with it, because like I said, I've had it for a while, but now I've been doing it like every single night and sometimes in the morning too. But it would have been cool to see like a before and after. I mean, I guess I could still technically take a before photo, but I don't know, whatever. And I'm still in my pajamas because I'm probably not gonna change out of them today. I'm just finishing up some laundry. I need to get my clothes together because I want to sell some things, like I said, I think yesterday. And I need to edit a lot of photos. And I need to respond back to some emails. By the way, I got an email the other day from one of my favorite brands ever. I don't even know how they found me, because like I'm a smaller content creator, so it just blows my mind when like bigger brands reach out to me and want to collaborate with me. So when I got this email, I was like shook. I'm like, yes, I absolutely want to collab with you. I've been following you for freaking ever. So it just is really rewarding, because as someone who is a smaller content creator, it can be a little discouraging sometimes because you're kind of fighting for that attention for brands to notice you, and when they do, it's just very rewarding, because I put a lot of effort into all of my platforms, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of behind the scenes things that you don't see or you wouldn't realize unless you yourself did it. Another day, another freshly squeezed OJ. So it is much later at night now, but I want to show you how I apply this press-on mani kit from Wishbone Nails. And this will be my first time trying a press-on nail kit in my life, and this is everything that it comes with. And before you start, you want to make sure that your hands are nice and clean and that there's nothing on your natural nail. I am first going to start out by gently pushing back my cuticles with the provided cuticle stick. Doing this step will help your press-on nails that you are going to be applying last for so much longer. And for the next step, I'm going to gently buff all of my nails with the nail file that it comes with. This step helps with making your nails a little more rigid versus so shiny, so the nail that you're going to be applying on top of it sticks much easier. I will then be taking the alcohol pad provided with the kit and rubbing that all over my nails. While this next step helps to clean up the nail from the nail file that we just used, it also works in dehydrating the nail from its natural oils. And now for the application process, I'm going to be laying out my desired sizes of my press-on nails. And you want to make sure that when you're sizing your nails that it goes from edge to edge and it's not any more or any less. If you need to file them down more to fit your nail perfectly, then you should do that in this step as well. But you definitely want to make sure that there's no gapping on either side of the nail, otherwise it's going to cause the nail that you're applying to your natural nail to pop off. As you can tell, this is probably the longest step in the nail application process because I'm going through each nail in the kit to make sure it is a proper fit. And then I'm laying them nicely in order so I can tell easily which nail is going on which finger. And this is an extra step, but I highly recommend doing it. So you're going to want to take your file again and file the inside of the press-on nail because it is shiny. So you really want to buff it down where it's nice and dull looking, kind of like how we did with our natural nail. And after further filing it, I'm just making sure that it's still a nice fit. And this is going to enhance the longevity of your press-on nails because it helps to have two rough surfaces being applied together versus when they're nice and shiny. And now it is time to glue these babies on. So you want to start by applying a generous amount to the fake nail and then a light even layer to your natural nail. Next, you need to align the fake nail with your cuticle line, and you want to make sure you do this nice and straight so the nail doesn't come out looking crooked. And then you will press down on the nail firmly for about 30 seconds. And now I'm just repeating that same exact step for all the rest of my nails. And another tip is when you're laying down the fake nail, you want to make sure you start by pushing at your cuticle line and then pushing down towards the end of your nail so there's not any air bubbles between the nail and your natural nail. Also, be sure to not use too little glue or too much glue because then you'll have excess squeezing out the sides. And the glue is very sticky, so it will stick to everything. And this is the result from my first hand that I did, and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out for it being my first time applying press-on nails. And once I've applied all of my fake nails, I'm then going in with the nail file again to file down the sides and then around the tops, anywhere on the edges where I think it needs a little shaping. So as you can probably tell from that terrible tutorial I just did, I applied some press-on nails for the first time. I've never done that before. So if it goes bad, I totally think it's going to be my fault because I did not apply these very good. I kind of got the glue everywhere. It was such a mess. That was my first time and I don't know why I thought filming it would be a good idea. Like I probably should have waited till I knew what the heck I was doing. And mind you, it's now 1 o'clock in the morning. Like I definitely feel like that bitch now that I have my nails back on. Now I'm super tired. I'm ready for bed, but I feel so fresh in these nails. I mean, come on. They're so stunning. They're so they're totally my style too. It's like the yin and yang, yin yang. What is it? Yin yang, yin yang. I think it's yin yang. But I thought it was cool to do the middle finger with the peace sign because that's a vibe. And then the other ones are just, well, you saw in the little tutorial I did. We totally can't even call it that. But yeah, I've been really looking forward to trying these nails out from Wishbone Nails. I'll have their Instagram linked below. She has such cute nail designs. And like I said, this was my first go at press-on nails, so I'll keep you updated how long these last because I definitely want to take some pictures tomorrow, so I'm hoping that these last up until then for sure, do my makeup, my hair and stuff, and one of them doesn't fly off. But I have extra glue still, so I can just glue one back on, but I'm hoping that these stay on. My theory was that if I do it before I go to bed, that they would stay on better, adhere to my nail overnight, because I'm not really gonna be doing anything, versus if I got up early and did them in the morning, they wouldn't have had time to set as long. I don't know if that actually is gonna help, but that was my thought process behind that. I was used to my short little nubby nails, and now I got these long things back. I mean, that's pretty long under there. It's like what I typically go for when I get my nails done at the salon. Oh my god, this one nail is so crooked, but it's also like, is it crooked because my finger is crooked? I don't know. That was like actually the hardest part because my hands are not straight. Like, what? So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I usually would read right now. I've been reading this book. Hold on, if I can open this drawer. I have nails now, so a bitch don't know how to act. So this is the book I've been reading, Where the Crawdads Sing, because it was like a #1 seller on like the books recommendations on Amazon. And I recently just saw on Facebook that I think they're making this into a movie, and I'm not that far into it. I don't know if you can tell where I folded the page in there. I wouldn't even say I'm like a third through this yet. I'm almost a third through the book, and it's pretty good, but I can't like recommend it yet because like I said, I'm not that far into it, but it's very interesting so far. So I'll keep you updated on that as well. But I like reading before bed, obviously, because it really winds you down and gets your minds off things, and just reading in general just makes my eyes tired. So usually this is what I read, but like I said, it's 1 in the morning, so I literally could just close my eyes right now and go to bed. Also, yes, I've been in these pajamas literally all day. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so it's actually not the next day. It's the day after. So now it's Friday, April 1st. I can't believe it's already April. So I'm still in my pajamas. Are we surprised? Because I'm not. So I was in the process of doing my makeup, and I kind of want to show you my like go-to smoky eye I've been doing lately. Well, like the past week I really started doing it. I was kind of getting back to the smoky eye vibe, where I'm usually using like browns and oranges just because it really complements blue eyes, but I feel like a nice dark smoky eye does too. But I mean, obviously you have to be in the mood for it. So what I've been doing to achieve that is using this Smoke and Shadow palette from Morphe that I recently got. Morphe eyeshadow palettes are it. Like, the size is perfect, and you don't need more than 9 colors, so you can actually like get through all of them, and it's obviously super easy to travel with, and it comes with a really nice mirror. I'm like obsessed with Morphe palettes, and mind you, I think this was only like $12. That's amazing because it's affordable and it's good. So yeah, I've been using this to create my little smoky eye. Also, just ignore this hair because it needs washed, but we're just gonna throw my bang piece in today, so I don't have to wash my hair today because I can't be bothered to do that. Also, major props to myself for keeping these nails on, because I didn't even think they would last 24 hours, and it's been 2 days since I put these on, and they look so good. And I haven't even like been careful with my nails at all. I've been washing my hands, doing the dishes, and they've stayed on. I'm so shocked, and they look so good. Makes me realize how much I miss having long nails. I mean, it has to be the glue that is just like really good, because these babies are not moving anywhere. Really happy with the results of these, especially because that was my first time ever trying press-on nails. So first I'm going to start with my base. I'm just going to be using this lighter brown color here. So I just take it in that outer V portion and make sure I'm going up with it, so I create that nice lifted V. And then I take a little bit towards the inner part of my nose, just so it all kind of connects. Because when you're using a lighter base shade like this, it pretty much blends in with, well, why is this so overexposed? It pretty much blends in with your contour or bronzer that you use. Next, I'm going to take this blue gray shade on a smaller brush, and then I'm going to dot that again in an outer V shape, but I'll take it a little bit further and go in the middle of my lid, but I don't go past that. Also, when I first started wearing makeup, which I think was in middle school, like 7th, 8th grade, I would wear like a silver, blue, gray eyeshadow, just that, nothing else, and I would put that all over my lid. So this blue color kind of reminds me of that. And then I would do like a super dark eyeliner, but it would be like an awful line, and it would be super thick and chunky. So that was just my signature look in middle school. So then, taking the same brush I started with, I'll just blend out the edges so it looks really nice and smooth from the transition shade to the blue gray shade. Then I also like to take my little setting brush along the way and just kind of dust under my eye, just so I make sure that there's not any fallout. So then taking a brush like this, I'm going to dip into this wider shade up here, and I'm going to lay that on the inner corner of my eye, just so we brighten things back up a little bit. And then on top of that shade, I'm going to take this silvery shade here on my finger, and then keep that on the inner corner of my eye. And now that I have nails on again, this is not an easy step, because I feel like it applies best little sparkly shades in general just with your finger. But these nails are kind of long, so it's like hard to get in there. And again, taking my little blending brush, I'll just smooth over the edges again. Next, taking an even smaller brush, I'm going to go in with this darker brown shade here and do the same exact thing that we did with the blue eyeshadow, but I'm keeping this more confined. And again, you can kind of see I'm sticking to that same outer V. And I'll go back in with the other brush that we used for the blue, and then I'll diffuse the edges again. And then taking our original buffing brush and then going over those edges too. And again, dusting off any excess there might be. It definitely doesn't look like there's any with these shadows, which is also a bonus, but I always do this just in case. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye really quick. So now again, using my finger, I'm going to go back into this blue shade and then kind of push that on the outer portion as well, just because you lose some of that blue shade once you start blending a lot. And I want to add that back on because I love that kind of blue-gray hue. Again, we're going full circle here because, like I said, I used to use this kind of eyeshadow all the time. And then taking a much smaller angled defining brush, I'm going in with this black shade in the corner, and I'm going to start that wing shape. And then taking a smaller brush, I'll kind of blend that line out so we smoke it a little. And then once I have that base layer of the black eyeshadow, I'll go in with my favorite little black eyeliner pencil. And this is the e.l.f. No Budge retractable eyeliner, which I've talked about several times because I love it and it's so good for smudging. So I'll take that in the same spot. I need to get way closer. And I kind of go light-handed, so I'm not doing so much at once because you can always add more if you need to. And I'll take a little bit out here on my wing, and then taking my smaller little brush, I will smoke that out because, like I said, it's really easy to blend this little eyeliner pencil. That's why I love it so much, because it's perfect for nice little smoky smoke. And then I just continue to blend all this until I get that right kind of diffusion that I'm looking for, where it's not so harsh. Then I also like to take some under my eye and my waterline, and I will smoke that out again. Okay, so obviously I went ahead and finished up the rest of my makeup, but this is my little signature little smoky eyeshadow look that I've been really loving lately, using that Morphe eyeshadow palette. So if you like to do smoky eyes as well, that's like a pretty good one in my opinion. If you kind of like the gray, blue, and the blacks, like this is it. This is like my go-to look right now when I don't want to just do like my usual. This is like when I want to be a little bit extra. Yeah, I don't know why I've just kind of been into the more harsh smoky eye lately. I mean, it's still really like blended and smudged, I think, anyway, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just vibing the whole smoky eyeshadow. Also, this little bird sits in front of my window on this little flagpole every day. Look at him. He's so cute. Well, I don't know if it's a he. How do you know? But he's always sitting right here, right in front of my window. Okay, I'm officially ready for the day to shoot some content and everything, but I just got in the prettiest outfit from a new brand I have yet to try out. So I just tried it on for the first time and I'm in love. This is like so on trend right now too. So the brand is called That's So Fetch, and this is the cute little varsity jacket. I think that's what you would call this anyway. But look at this set underneath. Mini skirts are very popular right now, and I'm all about this one. I got this in a US 4 just because your girl's got some hips and thighs, so I needed to for sure size up. But I got my top in my usual US 2. It's kind of a corset style top, and it fits like a dream. It's a nice silky material, and I'm just all about the corset tops. And then you can easily zip into it in the back, and you have your little adjustable straps. But I honestly could have even went up to a US 6 in this skirt just so it would even lay a little bit lower for like that low-waisted kind of vibe, because she's definitely mini. I love how minimal it is too, and I really like the corset top with like the low-rise moment. I think it's very flattering for the hips. And then I just thought it would be cute to pair with this little varsity jacket. I got it in size large, extra large. And I've always been wanting like a jacket like this, but I could just never find one that I thought was like cute enough. And I love this one. The colors, the beige and the black. And it even looks cute, you know, if you want to dress down the little outfit we got on underneath a little bit, kind of cover up a little bit more. But I am obsessed with this look. So happy to have this little outfit. I cannot wait to shoot in this little moment. So yeah, I had to show you just because I'm in love. And I also like that this mini skirt is super stretchy, so even though I still think I could have sized up another size, it's gonna work fine. And if you've been trying to search for a good mini skirt, I think this one is so cute. And like I said, it's nice and stretchy, so it's very like customizable. If you get like too small of a size, you can like stretch it out still and it'll be really cute. Then you also have like, you know, a little side slit on the side here. But yeah, this is like me in an outfit. If I could be an outfit, I love this one. So cute. Totally just my kind of vibe right now. But I'm about to film a little glasses try on haul with Hip Optical, which, you know, is like my go-to frames because they're so cute and trendy and affordable, and I'm always wanting to get new glasses. So I'm gonna do a little try on haul over there of some new frames that they recently released. So be on the lookout for that one if you're in need for some new glasses, or if you just want a pair of frames to just have like kind of a different look. I still think that's cute too, even if, you know, your eyes aren't as bad as mine. It's still kind of cute for like, you know, a little fashion moment, switch up your look a little bit. Also, the sun is finally out today. It's been like a rainy and gloomy like the whole week. It's now Friday. I don't know if I mentioned that or not in this video or not. But yeah, it's Friday, April 1st. Oh yeah, I think I did earlier before my makeup little tutorial. And my mood instantly so much better. Like I don't feel so unmotivated. Like the past couple of days I've just not been motivated to even get ready at all. Like it's crazy how much the weather affects your mood. Nice and sunny out there. Probably gonna play ball later if it's not too wet in the grass. Huh? What are you looking at? What do you see out there? Lots of good stuff. So I'm in one of those moods where I can't decide what I feel like eating. Like I'm craving so many things right now that it's like, what do I actually want? Like I kind of want my usual pancakes, but then again I kind of want my veggie sandwich I've been eating lately. But then again I also kind of want to steam some carrots. I am obsessed with warm carrots. So maybe I'll do this because there's a whole, I've had this forever in the fridge and or the freezer, and I keep forgetting to make it. Do I want this? What can I eat with the carrots? Maybe I could just have a veggie sandwich and like a side of carrots instead of like chips or something. I don't even eat chips, but I'm thinking warm carrots could be the vibe. Because I can just steam them. What do you think? Do you like carrots? I don't know if you like carrots. You're kind of picky, huh? You're getting so curly. It's so beautiful. Did you hear that crunch? In the meantime, I'm eating my favorite pickles. And because I can't wait, I'm probably just gonna make my little veggie sand now. Because it's 3:34 and I'm hungry. So now I got my toast toasted. On one side, I'm gonna do this romesco dip from Trader Joe's. Never tried it before until like this past week, and I actually really like it. It's actually as a sauce or a dip, and it's vegan. So just something kind of different, and honestly, it tastes pretty good on my sandwich. And then I have to do my classic mustard because I'm just a mustard kind of gal. So yeah, on one side, this romesco dip, and the other side I do mustard. Bada bing, bada boom. Kind of just looks like a tomatoey marinara sauce. And to be honest, I'm really still not sure what it tastes like. I just know that I like it. So if you go to Trader Joe's, try it out. And do a little mustard squirt on this side. I cut up half an avocado. Put that baby on there. Then I got my tomato slices. Tomato. And then I cut up some cucumber slices. Gonna lay those on top, even though they don't really stay because there's so much stuff on this little tiny piece of bread. But I try. And then the key to sprinkle on top of the cucumber is this everything bagel seasoning, also from Trader Joe's. And I just really like it on cucumbers, and it's nice because the cucumber is kind of wet. So this really sticks. And it just adds a nice extra flavor to the cucumber. Then we got our green leaf lettuce here. I'm gonna take some of those off, and then I'll place those on top as well. And then I rip off this piece because, like, what even is that? It's like the lettuce they serve you at Olive Garden. And now that it's like a tower like this, then I take the other half and smash it down on there, and it creates a huge mess. And it's very messy to eat, but it is such a good Sammy. Oh, I love my vegetables. And then with the bread, so delicious. And my carrots are still over there steaming, probably for a while, so I'm just gonna snack on some of these pickle bites while I'm eating my sandwich, because I need, like, I just realized there's freaking mustard on my finger, because I can't eat just like one thing at a time. Like, I like to like switch my flavor profiles, otherwise I get like bored of what I'm eating, unless it's a smoothie. I can do it with like smoothies and fruit and stuff, but like when it's savory stuff, I need to like switch it. As you can see, this is really, really messy, but the flavor profile, delicioso. My tomato fell off.